Good morning, and how's everybody this morning? It's July 14th here in Castor, Alberta, where we broadcast from. This is Bruce with Outlaw Radio 1960, which is on YouTube, TikTok. It's Bruce and Karen Baker on Facebook, and Outlaw Radio 1960 on live365.com, where we play classic rock and classic country. During the Stampede week, it's always a good time to get through controversial announcements in the province of Alberta because hardly anybody is listening. Karen and I went down and got some great coverage of the Lacombe days. I hope that some of you have been enjoying the footage that we've had there. But the Alberta government, in its ultimate wisdom, is going to start banning books that have references to sexuality of some nature, and deadly things like holding hands and what have you, and definitely not for people who are grade 9 and below. Now, the one thing that they didn't do is ban the Bible, and I want to remind the Alberta government and those evangelical Christians, I'm Christian myself. All right? It's so disgusting, it's ridiculous. The Bible, if you ever read your Leviticus or the Song of Songs, is loaded full of sexuality of every kind and persuasion, and very graphic about it as well, too. So if you're going to ban all these other books, you should better ban the Bible as well, because that is absolutely ridiculous. I will say this to the Premier of Alberta and the minister responsible for this bill. Stop right now. I know of no child, and I have 4, who have based the idea of their sexuality or their idea of love or of misogyny or of all these other things that you thinking these are creating from a book. Books are there to be read. You don't become LGBTQ plus by reading a book. This whole idea of grooming has got to be thrown out the window. You're not gay because you're groomed to be gay. You're gay because you're gay. Get over it, Alberta. Stop banning books. I remember when I was a kid, Alberta was famous for banning just about anything that walked. For example, Pretty Baby with Brooke Shields, banned. The Tin Drum, banned. Rocky Horror Picture Show was originally banned. They tried to stop Alice Cooper from performing in Edmonton and Calgary. Why? Because of his theatrics. So anyway, you have to get out of this idea that for some reason or other, if you read something about it, it's going to happen. It's going to happen no matter how you do it. We raised our kids. All of our kids have very healthy sexualities. And personally, I would not care if my children were gay, bi, lesbian, transgendered, whatever. That's what it just boggles my mind where the Alberta government comes up with these ideas. But it was said during the Stampede, so that probably most people were not listening when this was announced. It's got to stop. And the buck stops here at Outlaw Radio 1960, because I'm going to start talking about it in very, very loud voice, because you don't ban books. Adolf Hitler burned books. The people on the extreme left, they don't want certain things in books, so they get rid of it. They work on history. The right wing, they're doing the same goddamn thing. It's time to stop banning books. It's time to look at art for what art is for art's sake. Whether it be literature, whether it be painting, whether it be music. It's not up to us to dictate what people watch and what people see. Now, there are limits. I mean, when it comes to child pornography and stuff like that, no. But no child has turned their sexuality by reading a book. Sexuality is developed somewhere entirely else in the human psyche and physiology. I hate to tell you it, but that's the way it is. Have a good day and the good rest of the week. We're going to be in Klondike Days, or I should say K-Days now. They keep changing the name. K-Days now up in Edmonton next weekend to cover the K-Days Parade and some of the K-Days events throughout the city of Edmonton. So we hope you have a really good day. I've got to get down and do some more editing and post some of our more Lacombe videos that we did. So have a lovely day. Take care. Have fun. This is Bruce, the Outlaw, signing off for now. Have a good day.